Hey, what's up, guys? Tony here, and here's some Sniper Elite V2 demo gameplay for you. And I think it's kind of funny that there's all these demos out right now, and I didn't really intend to follow the bandwagon, as it were. Um, like I said before, I think I said in a previous demo commentary, the Birds of Steel one. My buddy Ryan told me about this game. That's why I went hunting for demos, and now that now that the game is out, or at least the demo's out, I could go on YouTube and I see a bunch of people doing the same demo. And it's just one of those things. So, anyways, you can see right here all the controls. You can see right here the heart rate tutorial. Then there's a bullet drop and windage tutorial. And all shooter games now follow that same sort of pattern. You know, L1 down sights, R1 fire, square reload, stuff like that. So it's one of those things where if you play a shooter, you know, within the last 10 years or whatever it is, you'll know exactly what you're doing because it's all the same. So anyways, also I guess I should say, if I sound a little sick, I'm sorry. I am a little sick right now. It's one of those things. It caught a cold on Sunday, and it just progressively got worse. And so I took the day off from school today to rest, relax, and get my bearings. And so I opted to make a video. So here it is. Anyways, when I played this demo, I don't know, 3 times now, and I still don't know what the binoculars are for. I mean, I do now, but when I was playing, I didn't know what the binoculars were for. I don't know. I still don't know how to spot with them, which I guess is kind of important. So the first thing I want to do is take out that sniper across the way because he causes some problems. But when I initially pulled this game and got it and played it once, I was under the assumption that it was going to be like a sneaky sniper game, like a Hitman, you know. But it's completely the opposite. It's like a run and gun sniper game. You know, you can see I'm being charged by 5, 6 Germans right now. There was one I took, so like 8 Germans total. And like I said, I thought it would be very Hitman-esque, and it's not. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to say it. That whole bullet travel thing with the X-rays, when you see somebody, you know, and like what the bullet does to them and how it destroys the body, it's pretty cool, and it's kind of grotesque all the same. But there's this element of I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it right now, but there's like an element of quickness and speed with a round as it's traveling through the air to a target. You know, because as it's traveling, it's supersonic, and the people are stationary. You know, so you're just kind of like, whoa, this is really cool. So I really like that. The other things I really like about this game, I like the visually. It's very stimulating. It's nice to look at. You know, it's all destroyed and, you know, very much like the stereotypical World War II game where it's all bombed out. There's stuff burning in the background. You'll hear background noises. The sound, I like the sound design. I think ever since games like Medal of Honor and Battlefield 3, or actually even Battlefield 2, you know, the DICE games, they have this immersive sound, you know, that we all expect now from games. So that there's the X-ray stuff. I don't know what I just hit right there. I'm trying to figure that out. Spleen or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's cool. It reminds me of that game. I don't know if you guys ever played Fight Club, but Fight Club was the same way. Like, you'd be fighting. It was a fighter game, obviously, Fight Club. And when you'd break somebody's nose or break somebody's jaw or break somebody's arm, it would go into the X-ray mode, and the bone would crack, and you'd see all that stuff happen. So I don't know if it's manufactured by the same people, because when I first saw that, I was like, hey, this is the same principle, you know. But there are some things about the game that I do have a gripe with, and they're by and large they're just nitpicking. They are all authenticity things. You know, I have been studying World War II on my own, not through like school or whatever, but on my own free time, I study World War II, and you know, I interview World War II veterans, and I spend a lot of time around this era. And the one thing that I do have a gripe with is just the way that this this Rambo sniper, sort of portrays the sharpshooters of World War II, because unless the guy was a special operations soldier like an SOA or the SOE or the SAS, they're not going to be running around solo doing this, especially he's wearing M1943s. You can just tell what year this is going to be. This is probably going to be somewhere in late 1944, early 1945. And based upon the uniform, I mean, you can assume that. I've never played this game before, so I don't really know. I can't say for certain. Maybe if you guys know, let me know when this game's supposed to take place, but it's probably more than likely going to be sometime in right before the fall of Germany, in May. So anyways, I'm trying not to get, like I said, there's some certain things that I've got gripes with as far as like this nitpicking sort of the uniform. Like he's wearing what looks to be like a brown pistol belt, and then he's got this thing around his waist area or his chest. I don't know what the hell it is. I've never seen it before. I mean, it kind of looks like a cartridge belt, but it's not. Anyways, it doesn't fit into the actual gear that soldiers would wear and stuff like that. So, and then like I was saying with the snipers and stuff, with the sharpshooters as they were called back then, they wouldn't be doing this. They wouldn't be solo running gunning. They would be probably 2 sharpshooters per company, and their main job was to be anti-snipers. The Germans would use snipers as a way to slow the movement of the Allies, slow the by if you got one German holding down say a church steeple, and he shoots a couple of guys, the whole company will stop in its tracks until they can take care of that sniper, because no commander wants to get men killed, and no lieutenant or any officer wants to get men killed. So what they'll do is they'll hold in place, and so it's the snipers, at least the German snipers, were used in a way to hold up the Allied advance, because it's amazing like how one man can hold up an entire company of soldiers. So to see him used, or to see a sharpshooter, World War II sharpshooter used in this sort of I don't know how to put it. All I can think of is Rambo. This sort of a Rambo way. It's just kind of weird. So, but that's sort of my little rant on the game. But beyond that, I mean, that's, like I said, it's nitpicking, just because, if you're anyone who's spent a significant amount of time studying anything, once you become so passionate about it and so well versed on it, and then you see people do it, it happens in movies and stuff all the time. People are like techno people, or tech people, like computer programmers and stuff like that. They'll see someone like hacking, like in Swordfish, hacking the backdoor, quote, the proverbial backdoor of every computer system. And then they're like, oh yeah, that doesn't actually exist. And you can't hack the DoD database in 60 seconds or 90 seconds or whatever the hell it is. So when you're so passionate about something and you see something, movie or a game made upon something that you're so passionate about, and they don't do it right, then you're always gonna take umbrage with that. You're just gonna be like, okay, well, that's not the way it was, and I wish it would be more close to like how it really was, which is kind of hard to do. But because how do you make it entertaining? That's the catch. And that's kind of the thing I have with this game is how are you going to that's kind of cool to see that, like you see the stick grenade flying through the air. How are you going to make a game that's based upon a sniper going around and killing high value targets? How are you going to make that entertaining? I don't know if I could do that for the 4 to 8 hours or whatever of gameplay that usually comes with these single player campaigns. I don't know how you go about making that entertaining, because basically it'd be this, sneaking around shooting Germans, and I couldn't figure out, like, I thought there was a way to like melee someone, but I just got myself a little no scope. I'm like, fire from the hip, don't die. That's kind of my thing. I was like, don't die, but I'm not sure. And then the other thing that I know everyone is concerned about is I like how they show like where you got spotted, what you're doing. But the multiplayer component of the game, like what is that going to be like? Is it going to be like a third-person shooter? I mean, a sniper game. I don't know how exciting. Just got spotted again. I don't know how exciting a third-person shooter sniper game is going to be, because it's going to be camping. You know, people are just going to be looking for a place to go and shooting those people in the open. I mean, I don't know how fun that's going to be. So anyways, we're here towards the end of the mission, and this is what I thought was pretty cool, is you lay down those demo charges. And so if you're, I didn't do it this way, but I thought about after the fact, I could just wait for that guy's vehicle to come next to the demo pack, and I should have blown it up, because the first thing I do is I wanted to take the end of the convoy out, and so I destroy that demo pack and take out that one truck, and then I go ahead and I take out that armored vehicle. I wasn't sure if I should have taken out the armored vehicle and or wait until that passes and taken out the first truck, because I would have killed the guy immediately. Instead, I stopped the convoy. Now they can't go anywhere but get out of their vehicles, since I blew up the one in the rear and one in the front. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you attack a convoy. You take out the front truck, take out the rear truck. But then things go south. I miss a bunch of shots, and then this guy's like running around the streets here, going back and forth, and with a German escort. I'm just like, oh man, you know, like right here, it's like, shoot him. Anyway, so what I want to know from you guys is, have you guys played this demo yet? And if you have, how do you like it? You know, do you like it a lot? Do you like it a little bit? Do you think it's interesting? What do you think it's interesting about? I know that's kind of a lot to ask for a comment section, but yeah, I just kind of want to know. And let me know if you played I guess this is the second game in this series, and if you have played this series before, how do you like the series? You know, how does this demo compare to, say, like the first of the series? Because I'm pretty much a big noob when it comes to this series right here. So I kind of want to, I don't know, I want to get some intel. And my player, he kept standing up. I'm like, stay down. I almost freaking died, because I don't know why he stands up. I don't know if it's a glitch or whatever, but it was really annoying. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to pick the game up. I mean, it's got some really cool stuff to it, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's going to be a game that I could see myself enjoying for, I don't know, however long it takes to play through it, the 8 hours or 6 hours or whatever the total amount of game time is. So anyways, I think the demo is getting ready to wrap up here in a second, because I kill this one dude, and then I think a tiger comes around the corner, and yep, there it is. So anyways, the demo's over. Let me know what you guys think about the demo, and then of course all the things I was asking. But anyways, guys, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.